peanut butter. Nope, not as exciting as the hickory. Come on, it's gonna make you feel better. The hickory gets him up out of his bed, like ready to go. Okay, so I had another weird dream last night, and you guys have been saying to share my dreams. So this dream, I was like in this expo, like this massive like auditorium, and I forget who else was like speaking, but Oprah was there. And I had seats with my friends, but I got up for some reason and I ended up sitting somewhere else because my seat was taken or something like that. And then lunchtime came around, and so we all got to leave the auditorium to go to this like, kind of look like one of those outdoor areas like that some malls have, like with all the shops and mostly food places. So I'm here walking, and it's like this really long pathway, like looking at all the different food options. And I do remember that there was like a cotton candy shop, and I was like, I want to get cotton candy, but I was like, I should probably eat first. Like this is how detailed my dream was. So we walked all the way down, and my friends, like, for whatever reason, they didn't wait for me, and I was like kind of mad about that. And I finally get to the last restaurant, which is a Mexican restaurant, which is what I wanted to eat. And I see my friends eating there already, and I was like, ugh, so mad about it that they didn't wait for me. So I'm here walking to this restaurant. This restaurant is massive, and for whatever reason, the hostess little stand was not in the beginning of the restaurant. It was all the way in the back. So I'm walking all the way through all these crowds of people because, of course, it was a big auditorium. So I finally make it to the hostess stand, and some big guy was like, oh, we're not taking reservations anymore. I was like, wait, what? It's like, yeah, we're not taking any more reservations. We're not taking any more people. And I was like, oh, hell no. So I just walked like 30 minutes to get to this thing. Oh, hell no. And I was just like, I want to talk to a manager. And he was like, no, like, they're going to tell you the same thing. And I was like, are you a manager? And he was like, oh, like, yeah. And I like looked at his like little badge, and it didn't say that. And I was like, nice try. I want to talk to a manager. And so like after pushing, like he finally walks me to like this like office area, and I'm here waiting to speak to a manager. And then like manager finally comes over and is telling me the same thing, and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, all these people are trying to eat. I just want to eat. Like, all this time spent walking to you guys and all that stuff, and for you to tell me the same thing, like, seriously, like, I could have been eating already. And I just kept saying like, I'll order like right away. I know exactly what I want, whatever. And then I woke up. Moral of the story: don't come between me and Mexican food. My neighbors, I don't know if you can hear the music in the background, you probably can't, but they're playing music because that's what they do on the weekend. I don't know if it's a party or they're just obnoxious, but they're the neighbors across the street. So it's not even my next door neighbor, across the street, and I could hear it inside my house. And mind you, I have hurricane-proof like windows and doors and all of that, and it's really annoying. And they'll be playing the music that loud until probably midnight, sometimes 1 in the morning. And I know what you're probably thinking, you're like, well, why don't you report them like for noise like violations? Well, I looked into it, and in my county, the website is so jacked up and hard to like navigate. I was only able to find how to report nuisance violations, whatever, but apparently noise does not count in that. There's a separate sector for noise violations, and that page cannot be found. It's a 404. And I can't seem to find a phone number, nothing like that. And I don't want to call like the police or anything like that, just because like there's emergencies. So it's so loud. Like, I can hear every word of the song, and it's gotta be loud to do that. Normally, like, if someone's playing loud music and you hear like just rumblings, like bass, whatever, like that doesn't bother me. But being that I was gonna film today, this just crossed my mind. I won't be able to film today because my makeup room is literally the closest room to their house. And if I can hear it over here on the opposite side of the house, you best believe that I could hear it in the makeup room, which is really, really gonna irritate me. I'm telling you, the best laid plans. I should have filmed last night with all that stuff on my face. When my mom gets back, I'm gonna send her over. She'll say something. I'm too like embarrassed to say anything. Anyhow, well, we'll see what I do. We'll see what I do instead. So this happened. Again, I sat down to do like normal makeup and just color exploded on my face. I just don't even know. The lip is my favorite part though. So yeah, I'm probably gonna change the lip and then still just use this eye to film something. Does it ever happen to you guys like that you are pretty much done with your makeup and then you're just like, did I put face primer on? I can't remember if I did. I don't know, I feel like every time I put makeup on it like blends into the previous time. Like I can't remember if it was last night. Like I know I put primer on last night, but I can't remember if what I'm remembering is last night or if I put it on today. No. The music had stopped for a while, which is why I started putting makeup on to film. And now that the makeup is done, not sure if you can hear that, but it's back. They're playing the song No Hands right now. Not exactly what I would like in the background of my YouTube videos. I swear, I feel like this guy is having a midlife crisis. Oh my god, it stopped. Maybe if I go outside like this and be like, I could scare him. I just don't know. So I tried a new pair of the Pure Cosmetics Pro Lashes. No, he was just changing genres. We've switched to reggaeton, which I don't mind so long as I'm not filming. So these are Bombshell. They're a lot more full, but it's not the most full one that they offer. And a few of you guys asked last time like what my opinions were on them, and I still think that the band is pretty thick, so it is tricky to apply, especially if you don't have liner, because when you have liner on you can kind of hide a thick band pretty easily. But since I don't have liner on, it's a little more difficult. But what I would say is that they're $14 each. They're cruelty free, and $14 definitely is pricey compared to the Ardell ones I get. It's about double the price. But because of the thicker band, I think they might last longer, so it's kind of a trade-off there. If you do get these lashes, I wouldn't like put mascara or anything on them just so that they do last longer. I think I definitely like these though more than the other ones. These remind me a lot of the Ardell Wispy like double ups. They remind me a lot of those. I feel like every time I cut eyelashes to match my eye shape, it like never works out. I either cut them too short or cut them too long. I really love like what's going on here. This might be a new thing for me to do all the time. Sometimes I put on my old point shoes and I dance around, which is pretty dangerous on terrazzo because it's super slippery. So I'm going to attempt microneedling for the first time. I got this derma roller a while back on Amazon. It comes with like 3 different sizes. You know what this packaging means? This kind of packaging that's like sealed. It means it went through an autoclave to sterilize it. That's pretty good. So if you've never heard of microneedling, it's like supposed to like stimulate collagen growth and all that, which helps with scars and whatnot. So it comes with like this little like well to put rubbing alcohol to clean it, infect it or whatever. I wish the well like came out. Even though this is sterile, clean it. So I've never done this before, so it's probably gonna hurt. I bought this like vitamin C skin serum that was like recommended, I guess. I'm doing this for anti-aging, also like some scars. I'm scared. I'm really scared. I don't know how hard you're supposed to press. Ooh, ow. Move the roller 4 times at least in 4 directions. How do you know if you're going deep enough? Let me know if you guys have done this before. wish it was like easier to like roll back and forth. You'd like pick it up. I don't know if this is going deep enough. Is there a way to know? I'm gonna put on the rest of my face products. We'll see how it feels. Okay, so I did more research on the derma roller stuff, which I probably should have done before I did it on my face, but whatever. So this is the set that I got. I couldn't find the direct link of the one that I got on Amazon, but I found one that's pretty much identical to this one. So probably some red flags, all the misspellings, but we'll just say that it's coming from a foreign company and just be okay with it. Because like I said, the one that I got, this one had really good reviews from people. That's the most legit looking one that I got from Amazon. I don't know, I just feel weird ordering stuff like this from like direct websites from companies. I'd rather order from Amazon and I feel safer. So yeah, it comes with 3 rollers, and after doing my research, I found out that there are different lengths of needles, and that's important to look into. So the body roller, which is the big one, it's got 1.5 millimeter length little needles, which is good for like body, like if you're trying to do stretch marks or something like that, because you actually have to like go deeper. The one that I used was 1 millimeter. That's just meant for face area. And then there's the small one. Sorry if this is out of focus. It keeps wanting to focus on the stupid chick's face. Is for use on the eyes, and it's 0.5 millimeters. A few things I learned with my research. That apparently with the 1 millimeter needles, you can do it once a month, and it's supposed to, like, you might bleed. I didn't bleed, so I guess I didn't do it hard enough. I don't know. I learned a lot by doing research. I didn't want to go ham, like, without really knowing, but definitely let me know if you've done it before. I've seen a lot of amazing before and afters for like scars and whatnot, so I just wish I would have found this sooner. Like, I've seen it and I've heard of it, but I just thought like, ouch. And it does hurt, it's uncomfortable. And the one that's 1.5 millimeters, that's probably really gonna hurt. But that's not meant for the face, it's meant for the body. I mean, you can use it on your face, but it's not advised. That's something that you should probably do like in a medical setting. So, I will keep you posted on how that works out for me. And like I said, I'll link pretty much a similar site. It looks identical. It might just be relisted or whatever. It's the one that I got. And I'll also link the oil or whatever. Oh, and after I did it, so I rolled it with the oil, and then I put on my cosmetics like serum and cream and all of that. So should be interesting. BT dub, don't follow any of those like Instagram beauty people that are derma rollering like all the time. Or it might just seem that like they're doing it all the time because it's like in every video, but just keep in mind that they may film one video, I don't know, a month or whatever. Like, you really shouldn't be derma rollering your lips like every time you put lipstick on. That's outrageous and not okay. Keep in mind also that a lot of these girls are very, very young, so, you know, their skin's gonna look really good no matter what, but as you get older, it's a little more difficult, and if you do it too much, you could actually affect the collagen growth and like put a damper on collagen that was like in the process of growing, you know? So yeah, just do your research, you know? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog for today. I honestly don't even remember what we did today in the vlog, so me editing this is gonna be just as much a surprise as you guys watching it. And of course, the moment I took my makeup off, the music stopped, so I could have filmed. Oh well, at least I got some cute pictures out of it. See you guys tomorrow.